Welcome to Steven's Untitled Rock Show, the Vans Warped Tour edition. Here we are with our friends. You love them, we love them. They're our loved ones. My Chemical Romance.
Hi.
How's it going?
Awesome.
We see you on every tour now.
Yes.
And yet, still, you haven't dropped by my show's studio yet. When's that going to happen?
Oh, when we finally get home.
Yeah. Oh, goody. When you get home and you get a break.
Yeah, when we finally get a break, we would love to come by and hang out with you at your show.
Now, we came into your tour bus very briefly, and you guys were doing something that I can only dream of. You were looking at action figures of yourselves.
Yes. Right? We have a little Frank right here.
Oh, my God.
And our friend Big Worm over here has got our... Worm, why don't you bring those over?
Let's show them.
Yeah, we do like our prototypes for our action figures.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little,
there's a little Gerard.
There's a little Gerard.
Oh, look at him. His arms
Gerard's arms are falling off.
Me, man.
Very
little
cool.
Mikey.
All right, we're gonna organize all
I am.
these, but right now you guys watch Helena, and we're gonna get coffins for all these little action figures. That was Helena, My Chemical Romance. They're going to be with us the entire show. And there's a lot of coffins in that video, well, one in particular. And so you guys are going to be actually marketing the action figures in coffins, correct?
Yes, I think they're coming with coffins.
Very cool. Now, each person is going to have their own coffin. Will there be instruments as well, maybe little play sets?
I think there's going to be bright red revolvers, maybe.
Yes, handguns, if you will.
And Kung Fu grip.
Kung Fu grip.
As you can see, I had to use my judo on Gerard.
Yeah, I see that. Gerard's actually gone to pieces here during this interview. Sometimes it happens.
I just got so emo, I fell apart. That's what actually happened.
You got that sad?
That's sad.
Those records. Stop listening to Morrissey, or start. All right, we're going to be right back with more My Chemical Romance. They're here for the whole show on Steven's Untitled Rock Show with the Vans Warped Tour. You look like you need an arm. Oh, there it is. Keep up to date with all the news and musings of the Sirs world by visiting the Untitled Rock blog through the link at fuse.tv/Steven. All right, it was Steven's Untitled Rock Show with our friends My Chemical Romance. This is the first interview we've ever done with the band, and they've already fallen apart. Let's talk about the next video, Ghost of You.
Yes.
It's out? It's coming out? What happened?
Yes.
Something happened.
It leaked.
Yeah.
Which is like not really, I don't know, like it's not really a problem to have if people are leaking your video because they really want to see it and stuff like that. So now I guess we might as well just talk about it to everybody. So
Yeah, what's the concept?
It takes place in World War II. The performances are at a USO show, and then the choruses are pretty much, they're all during war. And it's a really sad video, so we're not going to we're not going to give away the actual ending, but it's a tearjerker.
Well,
I get choked up every time.
We have a surprise for you guys. We got a hold of two of your earlier videos. This mirror isn't big enough for both of us, and Vampires, I believe. So we're going to be cranking those out in a little bit.
Goes to videos past.
Oh,
Me and Frank painted the set for Vampires together one night, and we got so high from the paint fumes that we got really sick. We were up until the sun came up, and we were like throwing up.
It's very smart that you didn't help.
Oh yeah, I mean,
how awesome I am.
Yeah, how awesome I am.
That's right. Nobody needs future. It can't be helped. All right, here is AFI with Girls and Gray, and guys painted black. There's a fire inside. Now, speaking of fires, we had a guest on another Fuse show, Daily Download, recently, Mr. Billy Corgan, who told us an interesting secret that includes you as well. He said 20 years ago he fathered a child.
Yeah.
And who's now singing in My Chemical Romance. So that means that your dad is Billy Corgan as well.
We've been trying to cover this up for years.
Yeah, it just came out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
He blew the roof off of the secret.
I guess it's because you guys still have hair.
I think my dad's going to be bummed. My real dad's going to be bummed.
Yeah, when he finds out the truth, he's going to be so pissed off.
Here, all right, I'll tell you a really funny story. Do we have time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here it is. Me and Mikey went to Madison Square Garden to see the Smashing Pumpkins, and I got, recognized. What's mistook?
Oh, mistaken for?
For Billy Corgan all day, because I actually had a shaved head.
Oh.
And, but it was at that show, in that moment, Mikey turns to me halfway through the show, and he goes, "This is what I want to do one day."
Without a doubt.
And now Billy Corgan is saying that you are his progeny.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
All right, more conception stories with My Chemical Romance right after this.
Ever before aired online extras, contests, and more. Point your browser to fuse.tv/Stevens.
We're back. Steve's entitled My Chemical Romance. We're just talking about Billy Corgan and his children,
Yes.
Mike and Gerard, and his illegitimate Frankie here. And now
Still
something
hasn't paid any child support.
he doesn't need to. He's using it for Rogaine. Now, the important thing here is to remember that a lot of rock stars get influenced by others.
Yeah.
And someone else said something about you recently.
I believe, and Frank pointed this out in an issue of Alternative Press, that Marilyn Manson, I believe, is looking for somebody to punch,
Yeah.
based on the fact that we both apparently like Blade Runner.
Ah.
I don't know.
He said
Hey,
something about the mask.
something
did.
about the mask
that you
me
taught me
that
to do.
I taught you to do. And then you know what was
maybe
funny
that's the
about
punch
the
you
mask is that, like,
He's had his chance, actually.
I think a week later, I was kind of over it, and that was it. So
So that's done.
yeah, but kids are still showing up with it, so that's cool. They're into it, you know. It was
Yeah.
more of a superhero thing. I don't know. You know, I don't know. If he's bummed on me, whatever.
I cut it out and it's above my bed right now.
Oh yeah. He's like
In my
really
bucket.
psyched. He wants to see that dude knock me out for sure. I'm sure.
All right, Marilyn, you heard it, Manson. Okay, here's Taking Back Sunday, A Decade Under the Influence. TBS and A Decade. Now, they were Warped Tour veterans, my Chems, Warped Tour veterans. What's the earliest you guys have ever played on the Warped Tour?
5 in the morning.
5 a.m.?
Oh, on Warped Tour.
Very early.
No, that was Mancow. Warped Tour. We played last year at like 11:30, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So now this year, you guys are kind of locked into a later lineup every day, right?
It's still pretty random.
pretty
We
random.
played at
I mean-
1 o'clock one day, and
See, but last year we used to soak ourselves in fake blood, and we would wake up wet the next day still.
Yeah.
And it'd be all sticky.
yeah,
That was the worst.
it
Now,
was. Yeah, we
me
set
and
up
Gerard would just
obstacles
stuff
for ourselves
to
last
each
year.
other.
Yeah.
That's good. Give yourself challenges. Now, you're not wearing the suits this year. Last year, you were
No.
wearing the suit every day and sweating your brains out. This year, kind of lightened up a
Well,
bit.
I'll tell you what happened. We got these new uniforms from our friends at Trash in Vaudeville, and we wore them, and we're like so psyched, you know. And then by day 3, I think I was effing over it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Suckers
it's
were
so
off.
hot.
It wasn't happening.
So you're actually
So-
rocking and losing weight simultaneously.
Yeah, it was kind of like an
we were-
aerobic experience.
Like wearing a dead seal.
It was terrible. It was like we loved the way it looked, but it was so hot, dude. Like, yeah, that's what it was like.
We're going to be right back. It's like wearing a dead seal. That's the name of my first child. A little bit more with My Chemical Romance and bludgeoning small animals right after these short bludgeoning messages.